on this episode of Savage Camper.
Let's go prospect for some gold.
Andy spotted a bear that was watching us. Oh yeah, there's a good piece up top there. Dropping down the creek now. I'm in 4 low. Good morning, everyone. We're here at camp in the Sierra Nevadas, here with my buddy Andy. We're gonna do a little mining today. You can see our camp here, Savage Camper Kitchen in the background. We're in a beautiful location here in the Sierra Nevadas. We're gonna be working hard today to get some gold. This is what I'm using to mine with today. This is called a highbanker. This was a creek sluice box here that you normally set in a creek, and then I made this top part here. And these are spray bars. Wash the material. You can put a shovel right in here, and the big rocks come off the end here and all the debris, and the smaller stuff falls through this grate here. This is what's called a punch plate, and again, this classifies the material down further where the smaller stuff falls through, bigger stuff rolls over. What we're dealing with here today in this area is small gold, fine gold. So this box is optimized for that. All right, so here's the mini highbanker running. You can see how it spray washes in here, and water runs through here, through this grate. Drops down through there, through that punch plate, all the gold goes. And the rest of the stuff washes out through these ripples here. I continued digging in this area a ways up the bank above the creek for about 4 hours, feeding the highbanker with rich pay dirt. A lot of black sand, that's a great sign. I don't really see gold in the box usually once I stop it. This is that green miner's moss matting out of the highbanker. So I'm gonna wash it out in this pan now. This is usually where most of the gold catches, so This will give an indication of whether I'm on a good spot or not. As I've been washing this down, oh yeah, there's a good piece up top there. You can see the other gold in there too. Exciting. So we've got our first little picker of gold here. See it in Andy's hand. Gonna weigh it.
0.3.
0.3 grams. Obviously it's really awesome here back at the creek. It's a hot day today, so decided to come back here and cool off for a little while. Oh, I see. Oh yeah. We got company tonight, huh? So Andy spotted a bear that was watching us from up there. It was a big one. Like, how high do you think it took?
Hard to say, but he just.
Oh yeah, huh?
He was like that easy.
Yep. So we're just keeping our eye out.
Like a good 400 or 500 pounds.
Yeah, that's a good sized bear. Here, this is pay dirt I processed through the highbanker today. I put it through here. This is a classifier, 1/4 inch, so it gets all the rocks bigger than the screen. Here's an 1/8 of an inch screen here. The picker I found caught in this. You can see right there, that's a piece of gold. So I've been processing it, and then when I'm done, I'm putting it in here. I'm going to show you how I get the fine gold out of this at home. It's been great having this Savage Camper kitchen with me on this trip. This is the second camping trip I've used it on now. Starting to get used to it a little bit more, and it's just very handy with this little compact SUV. right, everyone, back here at the shop, I've been processing pay dirt, and these are classification screens here. They're smaller. So this is a 1/10th, this is a 1/20th. Both of these I clean up in a pan using a suction bottle here. The rest of this is too fine to pan, so you need to use what's called a blue bowl, and that's here. Basically what this does is it has an electric pump on it, pumps water in, swirls it around, picks up the lighter stuff, and the lighter stuff falls through into that bucket, and the gold, the really fine gold, stays behind. Usually a few teaspoons. I'm probably doing a little bit more here. So we've got the water here going. You'll start to see this create patterns as the vortex builds up, starts to lift out that blonde material and leaves behind the black sand and then the gold behind that. I'd actually hope for a little bit more, but there's definitely some color in the pan, so I'm very happy about that. You can see that 0.3 gram picker right there, and then there's a couple other smaller ones that are about 0.1 gram. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more, dry it out, and then we can weigh it and see what the total is. So put this on the scale and we're at 1.07 grams. I hope you enjoyed the gold mining adventure. There's definitely more to come. I'm still working here on Big Red K10. That's a project I have going on YouTube, as well as the Savage Camper Kitchen, which you saw in this episode earlier. I have a whole series of how I built that as well. So if you get a chance, check those out. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you Savage Campers soon.